Hello everyone, this is Shelby with Shelby Creations. Yeah, I have a mess. When do I not have a mess? Really? I had told y'all before in one of the previous videos that I would show you what I was doing, why I was saving the pull-off sheets. If the video is a little shaky, please bear with me. I'm not at home. I'm over at Nick's condo and in the library, and he bought this thing for my iPhone, and it's a little wobbly, so please bear with me. But I've gotten these laminated sheets because you can't send certain things through a thermal laminator because the heat from the thermal laminator will change everything black. So I had to get the sticky back sheets. And for those of you that do not have a thermal laminator, these are good. These are just as good. You just have to be careful to get them smoothed out. So I do have a few of these left, but what I saved was let me get down here to them. The backing sheets to them, because the one side is non-sticky, or well, it is sticky, but I'll show you. Other things that we're going to need, I have a couple of sheets of what I call my antique paper. It's a nice vanilla colored paper, so I have a couple of those. I have some cardstock and regular copyweight colored paper, so we'll be using some of those. These are those sheets that I had left over. I've got like 5 left, so I've got enough for 5 more books. And you'll need some tracing paper. This is basic. I bought this in a pad from Hobby Lobby. It's a heavyweight tracing paper, but it is excellent for ephemera books and sticker books and anything you want to make a pocket. They're even good for making the vellum envelopes with. So I've got some of those here. Regular cardstock. I like a little bit of weight to my pages when I'm doing these. And then other decorative pages, like you can use this one. All I did was use a stencil. Well, these are doilies, but you can use those. You can use regular different decorative pages. So we've got those. Oh, there's another page of those. Put all those together. So what I did was, let me find that other page again. Where did they go? All right. When you peel it off, you're left with this. You know, you've taken the plastic sheet off. You've already done what you're doing with that. You're left with this. This is great for putting stickers on. So what I did was I cut the page in half and then simply folded each of the half in half. So they end up like this. Now I've got one where the shiny side's folded in, one where it's folded out, and I simply made sure that everything was equal here on the sides, top and bottom. So there's our insert. And then out of plain cardstock, I made my cover, you know, so that fits in there like that. And then I have out of scraps, basically. There was a scrap of that paper. All I did was, I've got that up here. I do have these that I've already inked, so I've got those to pull from. I have my, I get it up. My decorative paper for my cover, my back. And when I went to do the inside, because I had laid it out wrong, I've got one tall sheet and one sheet that's too short. But that's okay. I have a leftover piece that'd be just perfect for a pocket. That works. So, now from our tracing paper, our heavyweight vellum, let me move these scraps out of the way. Because you know me, I don't get rid of my scraps. I simply tore this out. You can cut off strips, you can tear strips. I have some, because I'm going to be doing more than one, I did multiple strips. So this is just one piece of paper. Now, vellum comes, or not vellum, but tracing paper comes in different sizes. You've got a thin one, and then you've got the thick one, like what I bought. So it doesn't matter. You use what you got. It's all good. So we've got those. This is basically all that we need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the front of my cover and grab out my pokey tool. This is one that I had made. It's a darning needle, and I wrapped wire through and around the eye and then did the Fimo clay. These are scraps and pieces, and I made a handle. And then to get a sharp point, you just rub it on sandpaper. So, take off the... I went ahead and put my tape on here and did my inking around the edges, because this may take us a little while, and I know y'all have more things to do. So, I try to keep my videos short and sweet. Which way do I want to go? This is the top. Come on. Now I'm using Fabrifix glue here. It's a silicone glue. And I'm using it because I don't want these pages to buckle. And when you use a water-based glue, they do tend to buckle. They warp, and I don't want that. So, come around here with this one. There's one. Two, and I've got my little trash can over here. And then again, with our glue. The weather here has been so nice today, but I have been inside because the rest of my family back at the house all have summer colds. And because I didn't have one, I came over here. I figured I'd stay with Nikki a few days while they got through their sickness. Nope, it followed me. All right, now on the inside, sometimes these are easy just to pull up. Sometimes they're not. I reckon if I had burnished them good, they'd be easier. But that's okay. That one's not going to come up right, because it's stuck under that edge there. There we go. Come on. I ought to do like Pam on the paper at Post and make me a thing to hold my glue bottle upside down. She made this ingenious thing from water bottles. Alright, this is the front, so I want this to go on my inside front. Like that. And then the back, I'm going to put this one, because this is where I want a little pocket back here. Now, it doesn't mean I'm not going to have a pocket here. I'll show you what I'm going to do there. Once I get this off. Because basically, on my scraps, I didn't have one that would work for a pocket on the front. So, we're going to make a pocket with a different kind of scrap. Now, I need to turn this around because I want the pocket to go on the bottom, not the top. Center that on. Push that down. And then this goes this way. So I'll just glue this down here. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Here we go. Just like that. Now, when you're gluing something down like this, the easiest way, once you line it up, is to press outwards from the center. That way you're not having your glue seep up back under your pocket. Now, I wanted to use this one, but I don't want to cover all of that. So, what are we going to do here? Let me find my little ruler here. And I'm going to come here and just take that much off there, come up a little bit, and do right just like that. Oh, and I dropped my ruler. That figures. Another idea when you're traveling, if you're taking your ink pads, put your daubers in just a little plastic bag. I try to limit myself to only 2 when I'm traveling. And that's not if I'm going, like I didn't take any with me when I went to Japan. Because doing videos there one-handed was quite difficult for me. Now, to do a double pocket, come on, glue. And if you don't want to use the glue, you can also use washi tape for this. Put glue on that side, over here. Put glue down that side. And that's the bottom pocket done. Now you can glue the whole thing to the back, or you can make this a double pocket. I'm going to make this a double pocket. So I'll come down there, come across this way. Because sometimes, you know, not all of our stickers are going to be loose, you know, where we need to put them in a book. Sometimes we'll have, you know, like a little page of stickers. Or some that have the backing still attached. There. Now, I have 2 pockets here. I have 1 pocket here. Folds over. There's my book. So now we're on to the inside. Now, I don't like seeing the grid work. So what I'm going to do is, let me find some of that old NTV paper. I'm going to cover them in this, the back of it. And like I said, I've already got the tape on here. All I do is remove it, just like, well, let's say just like that, but it's gonna give me a hard time. All right, back with the pokey tool. Sometimes you just gotta use what works. Okay, I got another piece here. And then this side. One. I know it may seem weird doing, you know, taping each side separately, But I found out that for me it works a bit better. Now, simply going to try and match that bottom edge. Try being the keyword. And push it down. Alright, one side done. I'll turn it around. And we'll do this way. Peel off the paper. I am feeling so rough. We were doing so good. Nikki nor I were sick, and then my daughter comes over to bring something, and sure enough, she also brought the crud that everybody back home has. So now that all of them are getting over it, Nikki and I are just getting it, so I'll stay here till I feel better. Besides, with 7 and 8 people in the house, so much quieter over here. Alright, now match that corner. Come down, match the edge, and that should work. Push it down. Now all I gotta do is trim it out. Now what this is going to do is this is going to give me a bit more strength on these pages, because I'm going to be traveling with these. So I want these to be, you know, be a little sturdy. If I can see the edge there, white on white makes it a little difficult. Oops. Put that in the trash can. Trim off that corner there where I got it uneven. And boy, I can't even follow an edge and cut straight. That's bad. Alright, that one's done. And I'll reset that crease in the center. Get those in the trash can. And I see I was off just a tad here, but it doesn't matter. You know, right now nobody's going to use this one but me. But these make great gifts for Happy Mail. You know, if you've got the pages and, you know, it's like, well, what do I do with this? Make them for Happy Mail. Happy Mail. Oh. Yeah, you can tell I don't feel good. I can't talk. Okay. Now, even though I can still see the grid in this, it's not as noticeable as it was before. So, I'm just going to come in here and, well, I think I better ink my edges first. Because you know me, I love my inked edges. My distressed edges. And I did not put glue in the middle here, which I probably should have, but I forgot. I was so excited to show this to y'all. Hit that edge. And then turn this one around here. May need a bit more ink. So I've got, where did I put my ink pads? I just secured them with a rubber band. So, and I only brought 2 with me. I brought Vintage Photo and Walnut Stain. You know, these are like my go-to ones. I have other colors. It's just these are the ones that I always use. I think I got the other colors mainly for dyeing seam binding and doing, you know, putting colors on pages, things like that. I really should use them. for other things. Okay, put these back together. Put that around there and go back over there. Now, see, this one went this way. All right, so they go this way. Yeah. Now, I want to mat each of these. Like I said, I'm doing this mainly for the strength, to strengthen these pages. Because if they're going in my travel bag, which means they're going to get pulled in and out, you know, quite a bit, open and closed. And I want them to be a little sturdy. So, see, did I get that one off? Yeah. All right. Come on. There we go. Get the glue flowing. There goes one side. Here goes the other side. Come on. And then, well, where are you? There you go. I know I'm gonna have to refill this bottle. I'm just hoping it lasts through this video. Down, and there goes that page. Then we've got this one. This one, 2, there. Oh, that one was under there, so I'll set that down, go ahead and get the tape off of this one while I'm at it, so I can get the glue going all at once. Two, 3. Well, come on. Okay, put that up a little bit. Come on, glue. So what are your plans for this summer? Are you going to be traveling or you know, going places? Do you take stuff with you to work on? Now, how do you pack your stuff? I've shared with you some of my secrets. I'd be happy to hear how y'all go about taking stuff with you. Okay. Now, side 1. And side 2. Just that easy. Ta-da! Now all we got to do is put it together. Now I like my shiny sides, my sticky sides together. So I'm going to put all of this here, just like this. Get it somewhat even, and see if somewhere, there we go, I have a clip. Get them where I want them, and then clip that one side. Now, grab out my piece of foam and my pokey tool, and I'll do one in the middle, one up here, and then one down there. So basically the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. All right, hold on just a minute, I'll be right back. Sorry about that. That was the pizza delivery guy. My daughter didn't want us to have to cook, so she ordered us a pizza for dinner and had it delivered. Okay, so basic 3-hole pamphlet stitch. We go in through the middle, come down. Now you can either go top or bottom. It really doesn't matter. Come up this way. Come down here. Now I'm going to pull this through, and I'm going to hold on to this end down here. A little snug, because what that's going to do is that's going to keep that out of the way as I take it back through that center hole. Well, come on. I know you can. You go through here. Oops, that's not where you came through. Did you move? See, I'd rather me make these mistakes and things. There we go. Now, you see how I've got this on this side, and then there's the loop, and then pull that through so that you've got a tie on each side. I'm going to simply cut that off and put that back over there. Well, get my strings up here. Give it a little snug pull. Not tight, just snug. Now I like going under once, twice, and tightening that up, and then doing it another time. And there. Now I'm going to trim these off kind of close. And there is our book. Just that quick. Oops, upside down. Now, yes, it does stay open a bit, but that's okay. Now, what I want to do here is I'm going to come in, which I probably should have done it before, should have wrapped it, but I didn't. And I'm going to glue these to make a pocket right across here. See where I need to crease that at so I can cut it. Do that one. Now I'm going to ink the top edge, and it will take some time to dry on that top edge, but that's okay, we have time. Come on, glue. Now when you're gluing vellum or tracing paper, this Fabri-Tac works great. This way you got a place to stick those little odd stickers that you find. This still has the backing on them. All right, pocket number 1. Make sure it doesn't ooze out. And then those are my sticky pages. And then I have another pocket here and here. So, tell you what we'll do. I better not, because knowing me, I will mess it up. Trim that up. Oops. Do my edge. so I can see where my pocket is. That's the whole reason why I'm inking that edge. It's hard to see the glue. I know there's a shadow here. It's because I have to have the window here open for the extra light. If not, it gets kind of dark in here. There goes a pocket there. And we need one over here. Trim that down to there. Ink the top edge. Oops. That tore there, but that's okay. All right. I've got a small tear here, but I'm gonna fix it. So, and what I'm gonna use is, I have some clear masking tape. I get this down to where there's a flower there. And all I'm gonna do is, well, find the center, or even not, it can even be, let's try this way. Maybe we can just fold over that one edge, because that one side is a bit taller than the other. So I'm gonna put that down. And this is like that see-through masking, or they call it masking tape over in Japan. We call it washi tape here, but it's the same thing. Turn that side. And that will not only fix my tear there, but it'll strengthen that edge. And I found that I love these, the clear ones. And no, that's not even across there, but that's okay. Oh, that looks nice. See, sometimes even a boo-boo in your paper can look good. Now we've got our sticky page, and we've got one more here that gets cut about there. Oh, I can see where the paper is. That there. Hopefully I can ink this without tearing it. Okay. And then another piece of glue. Oh, strip of glue or bead of glue, or however it's supposed to be turned. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We'll get this going. Gosh, I can smell that pizza. I didn't realize how hungry I was. Okay, that's it. So now we've got our pockets. And if we, you see, where's my little sticker book here? I can take a sheet and put it in the pockets. See how nice that fits? Or if I needed, let me open this up to the sticky page. If I needed to take only one sticker with me, I take them off and put them on there, and then still be able to peel it off and use it. So, I like that idea. I hope you do too. If you like what I've shared with you today. Oh, and closing it, it's gonna gape some. So, you can either, why do they do this? You can either put a paper clip there, Or you can put a regular clip. I don't see my other clips here. All I can find is a paper clip. Or you can put even a smaller bulldog clip on there to hold it in, to hold the sides together, to keep it in your bag. I like the paper clip. And stick a little dangle on there. Or you can even put seam binding around it to close it, or elastic band. But that's my idea. It's a travel sticker book. And you're reusing something that we would have thrown out. But they're so well, I mean, look at that. It holds it. There's nothing coming up. And yet I can peel it off and put it where I want it. So instead of taking the whole sheet, you know, and I've got more sheets than just those in here. You know, if I wanted just one or two here and there of, you know, stickers, I can know, all I have to do is peel them off and put them there. So, if you like what I've shared with you today, hit that thumbs up, click the subscribe button, and don't forget to click on that bell notification so that you'll be notified with the next video coming up. I hope to see you guys soon. I hope you're not dealing with this daily crud that everybody's going through. So, for now, bye guys!